All right, next question goes to Jack Clark Jr.
Good evening, gentlemen. I'd like you each to identify the two most important issues confronting your ward and what needs to happen to address them. I'd like you to answer by addressing the audience as if they were your colleagues on the City Council and you were seeking their support in implementing your solution. Condition on the question. You have to be specific and there can be no campaign platitudes.
All right, this question will go to you first, Mr. Garner. You have 90 seconds.
Thank you. I think the biggest issue facing the city is the decision of whether to use eminent domain or the threat of eminent domain to take private property from one property owner and make it available to another. It's legal to do that, but I think it's wrong to do that. And I would ask you, as my fellow council members, to support me in that. If we need to change a land use, we can do it without having to force someone out of their properties. We have projects that are alive and well on Market Street today that demonstrate that. The MSLA project, the developer acquired all the land himself with no city assistance and no threat of eminent domain. It can be done, it should be done. Second issue that I think is the biggest issue in the city is transportation in general. We are moving forward on railroad grade crossings. We need to continue to do that. We need to focus on fixing the Colton crossing between the two railroads. That won't reduce the number of trains that come through Riverside, but they'll move through more quickly and block our streets less of the time. I also believe that we need to focus more on creating jobs here for the people who are already in Riverside than in drawing more people to Riverside to clog up our streets and our highways. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Betro, 90 seconds as well.
My colleagues, I want you to please consider supporting our efforts to reach Riverside's destiny as the arts, culture, and entertainment center of the Inland Empire. The Fox Theater has stayed boarded up for too long. We need the third most important building in our downtown after the Mission Inn, the Superior Courthouse, to come alive with the vibrancy that is the natural destiny of this city. We need to invest in turning around the downtown from being held hostage by property owners who do not want to improve and who do not want to work with us to realize this destiny. Secondly, I want you to join me in tackling the very difficult environmental issues which impact our livability in this city. We must not violate our hillside ordinance of Prop R and Measure C. We must protect the beauty that is Riverside. We must get control of the Santa Ana River lands, not just the Tekeskeet Dairy land, but the lands that truly hold the sensitive environmental amenities that once brought people from across this continent to this beautiful land. We can do it, we can make it more livable, we can make it, once again, a destination point for a variety of reasons, and I urge you to join me in this effort.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Gardner. You have 30 seconds if you'd like to make a rebuttal.
I don't believe I want to spend any time rebutting. I think Mr. Betro's comments are good. I think, though, the point is that we need to bring more common sense to the decisions of the City Council, the way that we behave. I think our council is regarded as unfriendly by people who have an issue, who want to discuss an item, and I'd like to see us change that. Thank you.
Mr. Betro.
I think Mr. Gardner makes a good point about transportation, and that's why after some decades of only one grade separation being done in this city, now we have 8 of them, either under design or in construction, 4 of them in Ward 1. We must do that, but we must also create livable environments, and that's what building higher density housing in a downtown is about. It improves our environment, we take cars off the road, it addresses transportation, and along with the graded separations and bringing more jobs to the city, enables a livable and enjoyable environment.